You were a child star, right? And there's this
Because I played Mikey. That's why.
there's this stigma, right? There's a stigma around
About
around child stars. I think that, or an assumption, a stereotype that people have. That everyone is going to be Lindsay Lohan or have this disastrous adult life because they were child stars. How do you sort of feel about that stereotype, considering that didn't happen to you?
Well, the worst behavior gets the most attention. And I'm not casting aspersions on Lindsay Lohan or anybody.
Yeah, I didn't mean
People
to.
have that. No, I know. Well, but it's not an inaccurate statement. The media camera follows her. She just did her show on the OWN network. I think the people who have what would be considered a more calm experience, where they end up transitioning into college experiences, and I remember Urkel. Remember Urkel?
Oh yeah, Jaleel White. I even know his real name.
Yeah, so I graduated from UCLA. Jaleel White was enrolled. He was a freshman when I graduated. So did you know that?
I didn't. That's
Right.
that's trivia. That I didn't know.
And what happened with Lindsay Lohan? You see what I mean? There's I think that there is an awful lot of uncertainty. There is an awful lot of temptation when you get paid extraordinary amounts of money for short periods of time, and you don't necessarily have any context for how that money's coming in, so you don't know that, if you don't protect that money during the next 3 years when you don't have a big hit movie, or you're not on a TV show, or you're not getting endorsement deals, or these kind of things, that money's got to last.
Right.
And if you just blew it on a Porsche, and you blew it on a house that was really big, not blew it, but if you just spent it
Not
in
wisely.
that way, well, in a way that doesn't look for your future, now all of a sudden you get desperate. And when I see certain stars who are having real troubles, and alcoholism, drug abuse, depression, mania, there's serious things that it's easy, because somebody has cameras in their face all the time, to be disrespectful of the fact that they're experiencing something really that afflicts a lot of people who don't have the cameras in their face. But
How did you avoid that? I mean, how did you avoid those sort of pitfalls that anybody faces in entertainment?
Parents who were very loved me, and even though they had their own big issues, made sure that I was aware of certain things. I remember when I went to work, they were like, well, my mom said, people are going to want to be your friend, and people are going to offer you whatever you want. If you want drugs, they're going to offer you drugs. You have to be the one to say no, thank you. And it's hard, because when you want people to like you back, you don't want to say no and have them, be disappointed in you. And it's a simple precept, but boy, is it hard to actually put into play when it happens.
Well, there's temptation all around too. I mean.